Hello, welcome back to another glorious video, and on a glorious day. I'm sure this will be all riveting for you. Today we're talking about the new Audi A3. Audi at York has lent me another car for a couple of days, and this is what they've given me. It's the new hybrid. So I'm going to walk you around the car like we always do, and then take it for a drive and show you some bits and bobs. So I am currently stood in direct sunlight, so I do apologise, my eyes are a bit squinty. I'm also quite tired today, so they're a bit closed. Anyway, let's talk about the engine first off. So this is a 1.4 litre TFSIe engine from Audi, and it's also got an electric motor. I'm presuming that this is the electric motor. I'm not too sure about how electric engines and the hybrids actually work and where the battery placement is. Obviously with a normal electric car, all the batteries are up underneath, but all this gubbins here, not really too sure. What I can tell you though, this produces 204 horsepower. This is the 40 TFSIe model. You can get the TFSI 45e, which has more horsepower. This takes 0 to 60 in 7.6 seconds, which isn't too bad. It's not too bad to say the size of the car. It is a little bit bigger than the previous A3 and slightly higher off the road, so you do get a little bit more road presence. This exact model that they've given me is an S-Line spec. You can get the S-Line competition, which gets you slightly bigger wheels and a little bit more aggressive looking. This exact one is finished in Mythos, one of the two, black, which is an extra £575. As standard, it does come in, I think it's just plain white. And with the S-Line model, you do have the upgraded 18-inch alloy wheels. I just want to apologise as well for the actual state of the car. You might see it's a little bit smeary. I have had to wash this myself, and in the glorious sunshine, which is probably the only sunshine we're going to... This is summer for Britain now. So, and the only sunshine we had was today, and that's clean a black car, and it's kind of smeared a little bit. I have tried to do the best that I can, but just wanted to apologise, just in case you see that. All Audi cars don't come like this, obviously. So, around the back of the A3, fairly basic A3 stuff. They have changed the design a little bit, so you have now got lovely fake vents just here and fake exhaust exits. The actual exhaust exit is underneath the car, like the SQ5 that we shot a couple of weeks ago. But you can see you've got plenty of A3 badging, 40 TFSIe, which is E-exciting. It actually stands for electric, I'm presuming, but E-exciting is more exciting, isn't it? It's better, I think. You do also have the new LED tail lights and headlights. It's all very exciting stuff on the new Audi. Interior, massive difference. I'm going to show you that now. So on the interior, it has a massive upgrade, as you've probably seen on some of like the Golf Rs, the Mercedes, A-Class, all those kind of stepped up the game last year and this year. So on the interior here, you do have a much bigger touchscreen that's orientated towards the driver, full digital dash, and the new gear selector. Personally, I'm not a fan of this small nipple, shall we say, of a gear selector, but I understand why they've done it. I prefer my my RS gear selector, shall we say, where you can stick it into manual mode as well, and you can choose the gears like that if you need. But all in all, it's a very nice car. We were just saying on the drive here, we do prefer the new angles of the door cards, the new angles of the interior dash, the new design of the air vents. They've done a really good job of upgrading the interior on this. So, since this is a hybrid car, I feel like we should talk about efficiency, because that is kind of what it's all about. I'm a massive petrol head, and obviously coming from an RS3, that's my personal car. It's been quite a lot of difference driving this, but very interesting. So when you set off, it's in full electric mode, and it's very quiet, very torquey, very nice. It then kicks in the petrol engine, sorry. So you get a combined of electric and petrol. Obviously the usual good stuff is when you let off the accelerator, it auto brakes and that charges the battery for you. Obviously these do come with a charging kit, and you can just plug it into your normal socket at home and leave it on charge overnight. On the drive up here, we drove on the motorway and then some back roads. Obviously I do have quite a heavy right foot coming from an RS3, seeing it is down on nearly 200 horsepower. Some lovely cyclists in the background for you there as well, getting some good exercise. We did average 50 miles per gallon which I was actually, I know, the camera lady is shocked. I normally get about 30, that's like on a good push. I did a shoot in Manchester a couple of weeks ago and got 30 miles per gallon on the motorway, which isn't great. But 55 in this, very good to say. We're going around some small back roads. It has got a full EV option as well next to the drive select. So obviously with drive select you can choose efficiency, comfort, normal, dynamic, all those kind of good stuff, usual Audi A3 kind of spec. This one has the EV button right next to that. You can press the EV, it turns off the petrol engine, it's perfect for town, doesn't use any fuel, and to be honest, I can understand. I'm a massive petrol head, but I can understand why people would want that. Personally, I'm not sure if I would get a hybrid car. I'd probably get a full electric. Currently the only full electric car that I actually like though is the Porsche Taycan. Or is it the Taycan? Yeah, the Taycan. I think it's the Taycan, yeah. Which is £80,000. So not yet, but I do understand why people enjoy this. So I'm going to take you for a drive. We'll strap a GoPro to my head, and then you can sort of see what the experience is like. Control? No. So that is it for this video. It's been absolutely riveting. I'm sure you've enjoyed it, but you never know, you might be looking at buying one of these. If you are, I'd highly recommend it. This one does come under just £37,000, but you'll save the money back in fuel pretty quick, and it's extremely high spec, and the comfort, the interior, everything brand new, very, very nice. So good job to Audi on this car. If you did like this video, hit that like button down below. If you've got any questions for me as well, I do answer all the comments. Leave one down below and hit that subscribe button. Hopefully in the next video we'll have something a bit more performance, shall we say. I am in talking with Audi York at the moment about getting some form of new RS model for a day as well. So definitely stick around for that, and I'll see you in the next video.